Hello everybody and welcome to Cop for That. I am your host, Mark Dutton, Duts or Duttoni. So, on a day when Liverpool rocked up to Leicester, beating Leicester City by 2 of our goals to 1 of our goals, there's heads falling off all over the place. Liverpool have gone 4 games, we've had, if I'm not mistaken, 4 victories, and we are, unless Chelsea stick 55 goals in today, we're top of the English Premier League. But there's heads falling off all over the place. We haven't played well in 4 games. We played okay against a brand new West Ham team with so many new pieces to their puzzles. And this Liverpool team, after being in the Champions League final, should have kicked on so magnificently from last season. We should be seeing breathtaking football. The likes of Manchester City have been spoilt with. But Reds, we're not Manchester City. We're not there yet. Jurgen Klopp is not Pep Guardiola. We're going to do things a little bit differently. So let's just try and keep our heads and keep it in perspective. Start of the season, we kick off, and if we'd said to each other, listen, if we get 12 points from our first 4 games, we are going to be over the moon. But the realisation is, we're not. And people are going off their heads. We need to calm down. Sorry the pun, tacky as I know. But let's look at the team news from today's game. So, Leicester is always a difficult place to go. Jamie Vardy normally scores goals past Liverpool. In the last 5 games, Vardy's scored 7. So he wasn't there today. But it was always going to be a challenge. It was always going to be a tough game. Leicester City are no mugs. They have rebuilt their team. I think only 3 players from the current squad, the squad that won the English Premier League a few years ago, was actually involved today. The rest of these players have been shipped out and changed. So it was a very young squad. They have a new manager. They're looking to build upon, you know, their relatively good run last season in the Premier League. I think anything other than not getting relegated is a bonus for Leicester and should be seen as so. So we went with 1 change and 1 change only. He drops out Naby Keita out of our midfield and he brings in Jordan Henderson. Now I've used Henderson in my comments over the last few videos and I've said Jordan Henderson has been the anchor. And for me, he's like our closer. You bring him in like a pitcher in baseball at the end of the game just to see the game out. He's steady, he's reliable. He's currently the captain, obviously, and I'm a huge fan of Hendo. There's 4 teams all over the pie. So, he brings him in. So we go with Alisson in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold plays right back. Virgil van Dijk and Gomez are in the centre. Robbo left back. This defence hasn't conceded a goal yet. Not 1 goal in this Premier League's first 3 games. 0 goals against. And they're playing really well. Offensively and defensively. Now, we sit Jordan Henderson into the middle 3. This is where I think tactically we get it wrong today. Just because our shape is so rigid, I think, in this formation. So, Milner comes in alongside him and Wijnaldum comes in at the side. So we got Henderson, Wijnaldum, Milner. Milner on the left, Wijnaldum on the right. Hendo sitting in the middle. Now, when we had Keita, like I said a few weeks ago, it was very interchangeable and they would work together and it gave us more of a dynamic presence in the final third of the field. So for me, we've lost that by starting the game like this. And then the front 3, not changed this season, of Mane playing on the left, Bobby Firmino through the centre and Mohamed Salah on the right, who likes to cut in on the left. We start the game well. 3rd minute, beautiful win in midfield by Jordan Henderson. What he's there to do is win and destroy. Knocks a ball out to Salah on the right. Salah knocks the ball first time straight into Bobby. Bobby takes 1 touch and he should score. I have a massive problem with this player right now. Bobby Firmino, for whatever reason, has not come back from the World Cup firing at all. And for me, I'd have probably hooked him after 20 minutes. But you know, this is a Bobby Firmino from last season that is confident, that is creative, that is playing like no striker that I've ever seen. That's how high in regard I hold him. But with him not being there pre-season, and Daniel Sturridge, let's be honest, being on fire. Now again, I understand it's pre-season, but Daniel Sturridge scored nearly every game we played, looked sharp, looked hungry, looked like the Daniel Sturridge of 3 years ago when he was with Sterling and Luis Suarez. Give him a go, Jurgen. Like, this would have been a perfect game for Daniel. On his birthday as well, on his birthday. So go out there and show me how good you are. But no, he sticks with Firmino, and Firmino takes the shot off the ball first time into Vardy. My apologies. Off the ball first time in from Salah, straight into Bobby. He takes a touch past the defender, and he has to score. An informed Bobby Firmino from last season takes this chance, and we're 1-0 up after 3 minutes. And he shoots it straight into Schmeichel, who makes a good save down to his left side. Ball falls back to Salah, and Salah's got a tap in from 6 yards. He misses the ball. He should probably use his right foot and slot it. He uses his left, and he misses by about a yard. So then we're kind of patient. The goal comes around 20 minute mark, and it's on the left side. It's a bit of luck, a bit of fortune. We release Robinson on an overlapping run. He kind of clatters into the defender from Leicester City. The ball breaks to him. He body checks him, knocks him down, ball breaks to him. He runs through to the left. He looks up, he gets into the 18, he slots a beautiful ball into Mane. Mane has a nice first touch forwards. As Schmeichel and the defender are about to save/tackle him, he pokes the ball into the net. Liverpool 1, Leicester City 0. Cop for that, Leicester City. What did the Fox say? The Fox said, you're losing. Unlucky. And Liverpool deserve to be in the lead. We've possessed the ball well, we've moved the ball, again playing a very possessive soccer/football. Leicester City have decided that they're going to camp in their own half. But then this is where the game kind of changed for me. As soon as we scored the goal, and it was a nice goal, a fortunate goal for me, but it was a nice goal. Leicester then opened up the game and started having a go at Liverpool. I don't think Liverpool were expecting this, and they played some really good football. They probably have about 5 or 6 attempts on Alisson's goal. He's called in to make a fantastic save where a ball goes into the box. The striker takes a touch past Gomez, and he's on a diagonal, and he fires it to Alisson's right, and Alisson makes a fabulous save. A save that we would expect a goalkeeper of his ilk, of his quality, of his transfer fee to make. So, we're still in the game, and again, very similar to the way this Liverpool team has been set up this season. We're looking for that sucker punch, that final nail in the coffin, going in with a goal right before half time. And we've seemingly been able to do that throughout the course of the 4 games this season. So again, I'm thinking it in my head, wouldn't it be great to score now? It was a minute before half time. We get a corner, it comes in. Van Dijk looks like he's had his share pulled. The guy's got him around the neck. And this is pinnacle for me. It's the Leicester City number 10. He's the young striker. He had a good game today as well. He goes to pull Virgil van Dijk, and again, I think it's a penalty. It isn't given. Leicester defend it, and we get another corner on the opposite side of the field. Now, the number 10 from Leicester, who's just had a physical confrontation with Virgil van Dijk, then changes his man. He then goes and picks up, for whatever reason, he goes and picks up Bobby Firmino. The corner comes in from James Milner. It's high. Bobby takes a few steps back around his mark, jumps up, heads the ball into the bottom corner. Again, they're playing a zonal marking system, which again, I don't understand on corner kicks. I think it's crazy. And the ball goes in the bottom corner where, if there's a guy on the line, he saves that and he kicks it out the goal. Most corner kicks are attacking the front post 9 times out of 10. Corner kicks to the back post should be easier to defend. The goalkeeper has more time to get there. Defenders have more time to react. But having a guy or not having a guy on the front post for me is criminal. In professional soccer, professional football, and kids, Sunday league, any level of the game, should have a player on the front post to defend that first ball coming into that area where the goalkeeper can't get down. Schmeichel tries to get down, he can't get down. Liverpool go in 2-0 at half time. Great game for great goal for Bobby. That's all he's done in the first half. Like I said, I'd have hooked Bobby after 20 minutes. I didn't understand his role. He gave the ball away a lot. He wasn't the only player having a bad game. Wijnaldum struggled to get into the game. Milner making his 100th appearance for Liverpool. That's 100 appearance, and congratulations, James Milner, by the way. Congratulations. He's played 100 games for Man City, over 100 games for Liverpool, over 100 games for Newcastle United. That's just absolutely fantastic. So James Milner, as we all know, is my favourite player at the club right now. So congratulations, James Milner, on a massive milestone. And you have not let us down since you've joined the club. And for me, you just get better and better every season. And fitter, by the way. I feel like he's the robotic, bionic man. That's how amazing I think James Milner is. So James Milner struggled. I thought Trent Alexander-Arnold struggled. Virgil van Dijk struggled out of possession. In possession, we were okay. The front three struggled. Mane was probably the better out of the 3 players. He takes his goal well. It's a nice goal. It's a good finish. He seems confident on the ball. He's obviously our top goal scorer right now. But Salah's definitely having an off day. I don't know if all this drama with the Egyptian FA is in his head right now. Bobby Firmino looks like he's still at the World Cup with Brazil. He looks like he's lacking a pre-season. But I don't understand why Klopp persists with him in that role. When, for me, we've got the tailor-made replacement who is hungry, biting at the bit to get on the field. And again, like I said, it's his birthday, Klopp. Come on, put him in. At least for 15 minutes, he doesn't even get on the pitch. So we fast forward to the second half, and for me, with Jordan Henderson playing in this anchor role, like I said, it takes away all our fluidity in midfield, and we just seem so disjointed. Leicester don't really trouble us at all, other than that one shot they had in the first half that Alisson makes a fantastic save. And all of a sudden, Van Dijk gets the ball, he plays a very poor back pass back to Alisson on the right side of the field on the end line. And Alisson decides he's going to turn into Johan Cruyff. And he does, instead of just kicking the ball out of bounds for a throw-in, he does a Cruyff turn. So he makes mistake number one. Then he's pressured by the Leicester City forward. And now he's facing his end line and facing the fans. So for me, the get out of jail free card is just kick the ball out of bounds and give away a corner. For whatever reason, the psyche of the defender, the psyche of the goalkeeper, when defending, they physically in their brains cannot kick the ball towards their own goal. It's like some sort of weird thing happens where they say, we can't kick it that way. Giving away a corner would be the worst thing in the world. Well, it wouldn't if the other option is giving away a goal. So instead of just knocking it out for the corner kick, which he should have done, on his second chance after he messes up his Cruyff turn, he decides to then try and dribble out of that possession. His pocket is picked, the ball is crossed across the box, he's now running back like a buffoon. Van Dijk off his shocking back pass makes very little effort to try and get back in to cover the mistake. Gomez is sprinting back in. For me, I think if Van Dijk slides in, he blocks that. Leicester City take a touch. I think they've overcooked it and the chance is gone. They score the goal. And again, Van Dijk is on his feet. If he slides in to block that, I think he saves that and we get away with a horrific mistake. So they're back in the game now. Their tails are up. For a 20-minute spell after Leicester City scored, we struggled to put 3 passes together. All our possession is gone. The press that Leicester City have installed in the second half is working for them because Liverpool can't pass the ball wide. We can't pass the ball long. We can't pass the ball backwards. We can't play anything into midfield. It is disrupted by Leicester City. Have to give Leicester City massive credit. We today had a very, very off day. And again, we didn't play particularly brilliant last week. We did enough to win the game. We didn't play particularly well the week before. And at West Ham, we were all right. But Reds, you've got to get over the fact that after 4 games, we're winning. We're top of the league. We've got 12 points. Do we really think we're going to win the league this year? Do we really want to put that pressure on this group of players in their young journeys to say, we expect you now? I don't know where we get this from. I know we've got an unbelievable history of winning the league, and I know it's been a long time since we have won the league, and obviously the pain is still fresh in our minds from the Gerrard slip against Mourinho and his Chelsea team on that day at Anfield when we thought we had finally won the English Premier League. But boys, take a chill pill and relax. My God, we just seem like I said at the start of the video, like we are so content on knocking these boys down when we should be trying to build them up. We've won the game. We did enough for me in the first half of the match to win the match, and we've done that. So I'm going to say lots to work on. You know, we still haven't integrated the new players that we've signed. Shaqiri comes on, I call him Ram Man from He-Man. So Ram Man comes on the field on the right side. He takes off Trent Alexander-Arnold. He takes off Salah, which I would never do. Even if Salah's having a bad game, I'm not taking Salah, just because it allows confidence to be installed in the opposition every time. And we've seen it throughout the course of last season where Klopp would pull Salah, and then all of a sudden the opposing team, Leicester being the opposing team today, would find 15 more gears that they never had when Salah was on the pitch because they're scared of the threat and the greatness of the player. So he gets pulled and Shaqiri comes on. let's be honest, Shaqiri had a nice pre-season. He scored a wonderful overhead kick against the scum. But he was crap for Stoke City last season. Let's not pretend that this Shaqiri is this wonderful player. He looked alright in pre-season. We cost us 12 million. He's going to be a squad player. He's going to be playing 5 minutes here, 5 minutes there. He's going to be playing in the League Cup. So that's kind of where we're at with him. He comes on, he runs around a lot, falls over a lot. He doesn't look physical in this game. Leicester outmuscle him. He was poor. We move Gomez to right back when Trent's pulled, and we bring on Matip as centre half. When most Liverpool fans thought we were going to a back three, we weren't, because we've got Shaqiri on the pitch. Shaqiri's not going to play wing back. And then he brings on Naby Keita and pulls Jordan Henderson in the hope that he can get some fluidity back into this midfield, where he kind of broke it by playing Henderson, in my opinion, at the start, and having that anchor in there with the two outside midfielders. So we looked a mess today. We looked very disjointed. We played poorly. But you know what? How many times did we see the scum win games with Sir Alex Ferguson where they played badly? They did not deserve to win the game. But they won the game and ended up winning a league title. And they did this multiple times throughout the course of the season. So let's be honest. We've got 12 points out of 12. We've conceded 1 goal, and it was a horrific mistake by a goalkeeper who was going to make these mistakes. We've talked about it because he likes to play with the ball. He's overplayed today. He's made a catastrophic error. It didn't cost us the game. We had a 2-goal lead at the time. But we looked toothless today. This would have been a good day for me to rest the likes of Bobby Firmino and maybe Sadio Mane, even though he scores a great goal and was our shining light in that front three. I don't think Jordan Henderson should have come back in. I think he should have changed. He could have brought in Fabinho and give him his debut as the holding centre mid, and then maybe play Keita with Ronaldo or Milner, one or the two. I would also probably give Trent a rest, because Trent looked knackered today as well, just because he never got forward. I don't know if Klopp wanted Trent to sit today, but we never saw Trent really overlap at all. Robinson attacked quite a bit in the first half. Trent never really got going, never really created anything, and we, for whatever reason, the only supply into the box was coming from Mane or Salah throughout the course of the game. Again, the lucky bobble that we got off Robinson that released him for the goal was basically the only time a fullback got in the final third and put a cross today. So I don't know if Klopp had said to those fullbacks on this given day, sit back and defend, don't leave us exposed. But again, with no Jamie Vardy there, I don't think we could have ever really been exposed. There was no real threat there. Talk about Gomez before I leave. Joey Gomez today was absolutely fantastic. When you've got the self-proclaimed best defender in the world in Degsy Lovren, and he is not even on the pitch, not even anywhere around the team right now. You've got this young lad who's come in and he's took his chance. He is absolutely fantastic. He makes a block-saving challenge as Leicester City are about to put the ball into the back of the net. He comes from nowhere like friggin' Batman flying through a window to save the damsel in distress, and he slides across and blocks a certain goal for Leicester City. Joey Gomez, I don't throw out too many man of the matches on COP for that, but Joey Gomez gets my man of the match, and for me he's probably been our most impressive player throughout the course of this season. Again, different players are coming good at different times, but let's just end on a positive note. We've played crap in 4 games. We've won all 4 games. We're currently top of the league. Heads don't need to fall off. When this team catches fire, and it's going to, just think of what we're going to achieve this season, Ritz. Just think of how we're going to play this season, Ritz. We're going to be alright. It's okay. So, again, 4 wins out of 4. I'm made up. We're top of the league. We're boss. Liverpool are boss. Our fans just need to calm down and relax, and everything is going to be fine. We've got a crazy, after this international break, a crazy schedule coming up. We're playing some of the best teams, not just in the world, but in the English Premier League. So this is going to be the real test of these lads and Klopp's ability to manage this squad. All right, from Tony, from Dutton, and from Duts, I have been Mark Dutton. This has been Cop for That, on a day when Leicester City lost to Liverpool by 2-1. You'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Ta-da for now. Ta-da. If you liked the video, put a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. I would love to listen to and read your comments. All right, take care. Ta-da for now. Ta-da. Never walk alone.